Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and especially ladies, welcome back to the channel. It is me again, Unk001. Hold on, let me get my phone so I can actually read chat. Oh, I can hear myself. Welcome back to the channel. This was 01 live stream. I hope you guys are doing well. Where are my headphones? Dude, I'm so already prepared for the stream yet again. Well, it's a normal Swiss 01 stream then. That kind of rhymed. Everybody, welcome back. Unk001 is back. And we are flying, and especially, I'm sorry for kind of giving you a little bit of that. There you go. Welcome back, everybody. It is me again. Today, I'm really tired because it's really late at night, but I kind of wanted to fly now. You know, sometimes when I come home, I just want to fly. And that's why I'm so late. Gay001, shut up. Unbelievable. Today we are on board an airplane that is kind of, I think we can consider this because it's slow and boring and not boring necessarily. I think it is interesting because it's so slow. Welcome aboard the CFM powered Airbus A340-300. What that means is this thing has 5 APUs. One right here in the back, and one right here, and one right here, and one right here, and one right here. These engines are not big at all, especially compared to modern jet engines, well, modern big jets, you know. We can see that these are Dyson engines, really. I have literally a hairdryer more powerful than the engines on board the A340-300. And this is the airplane made by Latin VFR. And, you know, normally we actually do kind of fly high-quality add-ons on the channel. So it's a bit shocking to see the pretty poor quality that Latin VFR has put out for this plane. It's not the worst for sure, like it's okay, it's just not very good, and we can kind of tell that, you know. So that is very interesting. Let me pull up Say Intentions AI, because something I want to do, of course, is also add traffic. Yes, we're gonna see loads and loads of AI airplanes fly in the skies today. We are, let's pull up Navigraph yet again. We are here at Lisbon Airport, a very interesting, really very interesting airport with not too big of runways that's like incorporated in the middle of the city. Wait, let me go and start a new flight. I recorded a video today on Say Intentions, if you guys saw that. You know, Say Intentions, they just added like AI traffic. Anyway, let's pull up everything here. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care about your stupid little update. We're going to fly on old software because it just works. Welcome. We are back in Europe land, and we're going to fly from Portugal, from Lisbon Airport to Gibraltar, which is going to be very, very interesting. I look tired because I am tired, but I really want to fly. Maybe I'm going to fall asleep in the process of this live stream. Let me get the Navigraph Simlink on so we can see our location. Yes, we are right here in Portugal Airport. Lisbon Airport. Come on, can we get our location? There's where we are. Look at that. Gate D43 on TAP, Portugal. I need your help, though, for the call sign. What is the call sign of TAP? What is their call sign? Let me go ahead and pull the nav here. Yeah, Latin VFR is kind of like the most mid an aircraft has ever been. It's like kind of like eating it's kind of like eating frozen pizza. It's like good. It like feeds you well. Do you know, it's not that bad, but it's just not good for you. All right, Air Portugal. What's like TAP Portugal's airline ICAO? We kind of need that. Let me get the I was gonna say in-flight entertainment. That's obviously not the in-flight entertainment. All right. Oh, that's funny. It's actually got the route already in. That's kind of weird. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up a cost index then of our sim brief. Interesting stuff. Cost index is 191, and we're gonna climb all the way to 39,000 feet. We're just gonna take the whole flight. It's not a long flight at all. So what is TAP Portugal? Is it TAP? Is it really just TAP? T-A-P? Tango Alpha Phoenix? Why would you call P Phoenix? Phoenix is P is Papa in the language of aviation, in the phonetic alphabet. Are you that dumb? Phoenix is crazy. Like I once heard someone call like sort of U for uniform, I think it was like unibrow or something. That was stupid, but like Phoenix for P is crazy. All right, let's go ahead. We got some sound in the background. I think that's like a sort of a safety announcement of the airplane. We're going to use runway 202 and the Duzo 1 Lima departure. Very, very nice. Welcome aboard TAP Portugal Airlines. Let's go ahead and get our call sign right here, which should obviously be TAP. So that is the one we want. Let's go ahead and listen into ATIS 121.955. See if the radios all work, and then we can fly this goofy little airplane that isn't very fast, and we're going to take the whole flight to actually climb. 121.955. That's quite a long frequency, but no problem. 955? Yes, sir. Let's see if it works.
Delgado Airport. Information Juliet.
Juliet! Oh, that was a voice crack.
Zulu. Wind 330 at 12. Cav OK. Temperature 19er. Dew point 15.
Okay.
QNH 1017.
1017, no
Density
problem.
altitude 800 feet. Arriving and departing runway 2.
Good.
Transition level 45. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested.
Perfect.
Read back all runway and hold short instructions.
Okay, it's fine.
Advise
You're
on
okay.
initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Great. Let's go ahead and talk to the.
Humberto Delgado
Shut
Airport.
up now.
Information,
It is
Juliet.
fine. Comms. I want to clearance delivery.
330
Why do we have two frequencies for that? You
Okay.
stupid idiot. I don't even know what the right one is. Navigraph. We've got two
2.15.
clearance delivery frequencies.
QNH
Okay, so we're gonna try
1017.
both.
Density altitude 800 feet. Arriving and departing runway 2.
Let's see what works.
Transition level.
Lisbon clearance. Good day. Top 001. Yeah, two frequencies for two aprons. That's true. I know. I don't. Yeah. Okay. I'm not perturbed. But there's not two. It's not a big airport. It's like not like we're not talking about Eham. You know. Come on. Okay, so it might be... Alright, no one's listening. Alright, so it might be the other one. Curse letter is 118.955? Did I enter the wrong one? Oh, wow. Okay, all is fine. We've now entered that in. Lisbon clearance, good day. TAP 001. We are an A330. Information Juliet. Request IFR clearance to Gibraltar. Let's see how it works. Let's see. Call sign is Air Portugal. Really?
Clearance on request. Stand by.
We've got a Portuguese accent here, and we can see all these AI aeroplanes right here taxiing, taking off, flying, and it's really cool because it really works well. We've got lots of TAP planes, we've got some KLMs here, we've got an
Air Portugal 001. Information Juliet is correct. Cleared to Gibraltar via the Duzo 1 Lima departure runway 2. Initial climb to 9,000. Departure on 125.13 squawk 4415.
Okay. Clear to Gibraltar via the... oh god, I forgot. Clear to Gibraltar via the Duzo 1 Lima departure runway 02 to climb 9,000 departure frequency 125.13 squawk 4415. Top 001. Alright, this guy works for India. Okay, let's go ahead and put 9,000 feet.
Air Portugal 001, read back correct. Ground is on 121.755, safe flight, sir.
121.755, thank you very much. Air Portugal 001. Now, did I just... Don't say it. Don't talk about redeeming the IFR clearance. Did I just...
Welcome aboard United Airlines
Did I-
Flight 8 Sierra Bravo.
Did I just redeem the clearance, my friends?
As we embark on our journey to Gibraltar,
Did I-
which is somewhere in the magical land of Atlantis, right?
Shut up, lady.
Just
You're
kidding.
absolutely dumb.
Please take your seats according to your boarding passes.
Did I
and
just-
stow your hand luggage
Did I just
in the
redeem the
overhead bins or under
IFR
seats
clearance,
in
my
front of
friends?
you. If you
I
need
think
any
we just
help,
did.
don't
Alright,
hesitate
do's
to
up,
reach out to
and
our
then we're gonna
fabulous crew,
fly or
including
top.
my
Hello?
amazing
Do you like
colleagues,
peanut butter? I don't
Carlos,
have anything against
Sophia,
peanut butter, to
and
be
Miguel.
honest.
That's nice.
Oh,
Donated
and by the way,
$2.
I'll
Do
be
you
at the
like
F
peanut
Expo
butter?
on June 28th
Peanut
and
emoji,
29th in
butter
Providence.
emoji,
So
peanut
come take a
emoji,
selfie with
butter
me.
emoji,
Follow me on
peanut
Instagram
emoji,
at
butter
SI_Georgina.
emoji, peanut
Leave a
emoji,
comment
butter
after we
emoji,
land.
peanut emoji, butter
All right.
emoji,
Our
peanut
friends.
emoji, butter emoji, peanut emoji, butter emoji, peanut emoji, butter
Shut
emoji,
up.
peanut emoji, butter emoji, peanut emoji, butter emoji, peanut emoji, butter emoji.
All right, we're ready.
Emoji, butter emoji.
Stop. I'm not kidding. Stop. We're gonna do. All right. First of all, we're gonna do a performance, and then we're ready. We've got this. I just set that as our V1 and our V rotate. I wonder how it does it automatically, but it somehow did. All right, my friends of flying the sluggish A340. We are right now at the gate of. Let's take a look. The gate of something. Let's take a look. Come on, I want to see. 143. Lisbon ground. Good day. Air Portugal 001. Gate 143. Request pushback and startup. Is that the right frequency? Please let it be. Why is no one answering? Hello, Portugal? Is anyone there? Is anyone there? Ground should be 121.755. I'm connected to that, sir. Maybe I have to redeem it? Airport, Lisbon ground, good day. Air Portugal 001 at gate 143. Request pushback and startup. Come on. Give me something. Why is the pushback tug not attached? Hello? Maybe I'm gonna write to him. Not very talkative, maybe. Hello? Why is nothing moving? People are waiting. Hello? Lisbon ground. Good day. Top 001 request pushback. It might be the thing that we're still on the alpha build of say intentions, which obviously has like the AI traffic.
001, pushback approved, face south.
Pushback approved, face south. Top 001. Alright, he was just asleep probably. Happens in Portugal. Alright, so it's now time that we yeah, we're good. Let's go and push back. Now the way we do that is interrupt pushback. No, I think the pushback, I think GSX is broken. So what I'm going to do now is just do the classic. We've got our APU bleed. We should turn that on and just turn on the engines right there. And we're going to do a Russian pushback. We're going to turn on engine number 3, which should work. As you can see, and 2 compressor is going fine. And we can see that third engine kind of spooling up right here. Yeah, this is the A340 from Latin VFR, meaning it sucks. Which we can kind of tell. For some reason, the pushback doesn't work. So that's been a bit of a rough start. We want to face south. What does that mean? Well, we want to take off runway 02, so we want the tail to go this way. So we're going to do that. We're going to fulfill that. No trouble at all. Let's go ahead and turn on all the other engines right now. As we speak, we're going to put on reverse thrust. And look at that. Look at that interesting look here on the CFM engines, though. That looks kind of cool. Let's go release the brakes, and as soon as these engines are ready to fire, we can fire, and we can go. So push. That's good. Park brake is released. This is fine. So, come on. Come on. Push back. Now. Move. There's 4 very not strong engines. Look at how that looks on the CFM engines, though, when they reverse. That is such an interesting view, isn't it? Okay. Yes, we're pushing. Yes, this is a Russian pushback once again. Beautiful stuff. Nope, they can't afford a tug. But I don't know why, but we don't have a tug. I didn't really like Top Portugal when I flew it. That was years ago. I don't even remember. That was like in 2018, though. Things might have changed, though. Okay. Come on. Oh, God. Why not? I cannot hear anything. Hello? Now I can. Nice. Come on. Gah! Bless me. All right. Perfect. All right, look at that. See, we don't even need the pushback, Tuck. CFM engines are able to power the plane by themselves. It's great. So it's time now to put the flaps to 1 and ask for takeoff, taxi clearance. Let's put ground. Hello, tap 001 at Alpha 4. Request taxi to runway 02. Let's do it. Let's pull it off. It's gonna be amazing. I think this was an old runway, right? I feel like, because I guess for some reason it says
Air Portugal 001, taxi to runway 02 via Alpha 4, Golf 1, Golf 2, Uniform 2, Uniform 1.
what? Say again, Air Portugal 001. I have no idea what it just said. Try again.
Air Portugal 001, taxi to runway 02 via Alpha 4, Golf 1, Golf 2, Uniform 2, Uniform 1. Air Portugal 756, contact tower on 118.105, safe flight.
Alright, I'm just gonna read it back like that. Taxi runway 02 via Alpha 4, Golf 1, Golf 2, Uniform 2, Uniform 1. Top 001. Okay, now we've got QNH 1017, which is our actual QNH as well. Alright, this is fine. We need to find Golf 1? What? It's Alpha 4, then Golf 1. Which should be over there. It actually should be right there. Should be right there as we speak. Golf 1? This is Golf 1. For some reason it says runway 35 and 17. I didn't even know. They only have one single runway, don't they? What is that? What is that number coming from? 3517? That makes no sense, sir. Okay, good. We are now taxiing nicely. Here is Golf 1, and then there's Golf 2. The holding of it. And then we have to go to Uniform 2 and 1 of some sort, which is right there. So Uniform 2 and then Uniform 1, and that's the holding point Papa. Okay, I'm trying to somehow get my directions proper. Now my friends are flying the A340. We are already slowly taxiing. You know, what speed should you have in a taxi? Probably like 20 knots. Right now we are going 15. We're a bit slow, but I kind of want that because we're about to crash into an ATR plane. Yeah, great. The A340 is bad. Well, kind of. Look at that. Alright, let's just clip some aircraft. Pretend it's Istanbul Airport. We could just shear the entire vertical stabilizer off of this thing. It's incredible how much bigger the A340 is than we think. Look, we can just clip that off, and it's just, you know, we wouldn't even notice, you know? Happens the same on the ERJ. ERJ is not a small airplane. But, like, it looks small in comparison, isn't it? And we're just going to clip its vertical stabilizer off. Goodbye. Great. And now that we've got our directions, we want 02 and then 0, and then Uniform 1. Great. So, let's do it. Okay. Alright, now, let's do a left turn. This is taxiway U2, which is like a band as well. Did you guys ever, like, download, like, iTunes or Apple Music and had, like, this album from U2 for no reason? Why would they do that? That annoyed me because they couldn't delete it. Apple's done some weird stuff. I don't use Apple. Okay, brokey. Ha. If I were you, I'd rather be me. Let's go now. Are we seriously going to use Uniform 1? Oh, no. Okay. All right, we're gonna use N2 as a holding point. Doesn't really specify which holding point. I guess we can use it. Apple is dog shit. Okay, this guy's called Jesus. I thought you were... Oh. I thought you were supposed to love your peers and stuff. Now, once again, this is the new AI ATC plugin. And so that means we can literally see 3 airplanes on final. I've put, like, the traffic to the max. So we've got... A stereotype of Android is cheap. Dude, Android isn't cheap. Like, it's genuinely not cheap. I'm not hating. You know, like, the Samsung folding book thing. That's a very expensive phone. But I feel like Android's always... The reason why I don't like it is it's not very social mediable. Okay, this is a weird take, but can anyone else like immediately tell whether someone uses Android just off their Instagram or TikTok postings or Snapchat? Because it always has this weird like almost like a filter on it, right?
Air Portugal 001, contact tower on 118.105. Take care.
118.105. Take care. You too. Bye bye. Portugal 001. I think they're kind of messed up. Maybe there's got some immigration. Okay, let's go now and see now.
Air Portugal 001, take care. Bye bye.
We've got a Swiss! Got a Swiss arriving here. Look at that. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the landing. Oh my god, that was the hardest landing in West Europe here. So great. Congratulations there. Okay, so we are now on runway 02. Lisbon Tower, good day. At Portugal 001 holding point. November 2, runway 02, ready for departure. Because we are. Look at that. That's kind of cool though. Like we've got loads of traffic, all of which we can rate their landings. You know,
Air
that's great.
Portugal 001, Super, Lisbon Tower, runway 02, wind 330 at 12, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 02, Air Portugal 001. We kind of need to expedite though. I think there's someone on final. They're far away enough so that it doesn't, you know, cause any danger. Like we can't even see them in the sky yet. We can only see the lights, so that's fine. The Swiss has just cleared the runway. Yes, the other traffic once again, which is really cool. We have like AI traffic and it works really well, as you can see. It's really nice. I like the fact that these model matchings make a lot of sense. Now this guy who's on final, he won't be here for quite a long time, so this is fine. We're totally safe. Let's go full power because we need that. Take up our set. Dude, is the FADEC not working? This thing was over boosting. Holy moly. Okay. Pause. Sorry. Speed alive. That's what I was gonna say. Speed alive. Or not. Okay, we've got a little bit of crosswind. B1.
B1.
Rotate. Look at that. Yes, it's true. The A340 kind of needs a bit of the whole run. Oh, what just happened? Holy moly. You know, oh well, it's Microsoft Flight Simulator physics, so it's gonna suck. You know, that's kind of the rule. But anyway, look at that. We have nicely flown out of here. This plane has got more performance than I would have expected, to be honest. Speed check flaps up and positive right landing gear up. Sorry. Yeah. Flying this plane outside view, not very recommended. Oh my god. Autopilot, what are you doing? You're killing yourself. Stop killing yourself. What is it doing? This thing is going way too crazy considering it's an A340-300. Why are you going at 5,000 feet per minute? Stop killing yourself. You're gonna die.
Air Portugal 001, contact departure on 125.13.
125.13. Portugal 001. Bye bye. Look at that. We're flying the A340 here now. Look at this. And we've departed out of Portugal. Well, sorry, Lisbon Airport. That's great. Lisbon departure, good day. Air Portugal 001, 3,500 feet, climbing to 9,000 feet. Look, 9,000 feet, sorry. Welcome to proper nomenclature. Look at this. We're
Air
doing
Portugal
great.
001, Super Lisbon departure identified. Climb via the site to flight level 160.
Climb via SID to 160, Air Portugal 001. Stop being Indian! I think something that's like odd is like, that I feel like that's something they said about this new update, that the accent matching might be off. So that's kind of why. That's why the accents don't work. Normally they have ATC accents. And that's kind of cool though. You know, like fly around the world. When you're in Mumbai, you've got an Indian accent. When you're in Portugal, you got a Portuguese. In Spain, you got a Spanish. In Germany, you got a very thick German accent as well. Really cool. And yeah, so, but they right now do not redeem it. That's crazy though. Right. But that's, yeah, but right now it doesn't really work, the accent matching, to be honest. It's kind of odd. I don't know why in Portugal, like, we've had this, like, for some reason, like, reliably Indian. It's not bad. And it could be in real life as well. So, hello, Hyper Suomi from Helsinki, I would reckon, but then you would be...
Hyper Suomi donated €2. Buy the Helsinki airport in game shop and go there.
Wait, doesn't... Wait. Doesn't... Why are you donating in euros then? Wait, doesn't Finland have its own currency? Like a Finnish kroner? No, it doesn't. Wait, does Finland have its, like... You probably, like, all pay in, like... meat or something. Like, probably all pay in, like, elk meat. Oh, Finland uses euro. Oh, that makes sense. Sorry. Yeah. So, look at this. We're now nicely soaring. This plane has got way too much power, by the way. There's no way it's realistic. I wonder if this thing allows you to fly over speed, because if it did, we're going to do that. Finland had the mark. Okay, okay. Mark my words. Okay, we're climbing to 160. Climb via SID. That's totally fine. Yeah, we're climbing like a rocket here. This thing is not underpowered at all. What does that mean? It's the fact that this stupid add-on is just unrealistic. That's the problem, you know. Anyway, we've definitely reached transition altitude, definitely. So we're going to put this to standard right now. What else do we need to do? Nothing really. We're totally fine. Look at this. We're doing great. Isn't 330 knots too fast? No, it isn't. So let me see. Does this thing allow you to fly over speed? Or does it mind? Like, normally, okay. Okay, so the situation now is, we're at 350 knots indicated. Too fast for this airplane. Oh, it makes the wings all flap, and it makes the wings go crazy, because it's a plane that, you know, it doesn't go fast. And if you know, it normally an Airbus stops you from overspeeding by pulling up automatically. But it seems like this add-on is so shit, it doesn't even, like, warn you of the fact that you're too fast. Like, this thing just takes it. Look, we're at Mach 0.7 and we're climbing. This thing is incredibly fast, and it's kind of crap. Total climb. No, I kind of want to go
Air
fast.
Portugal 001. Super climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320. Portugal 001. You know, I always, by the way, I always try to mimic the accent, okay? It's nothing specifically, because I might come across as, like, kind of borderline racist. I didn't mean to have that. Sorry. Alright. Alright, so everything is fine. Weird as ATC. Yeah, I think it is because we're on the experimental server. That's, like, very experimental, and that's kind of why the voice sound like they do. Either way, we haven't gotten a warrant. This thing, like, does this thing have TCAS? Please have TCAS. No, yeah, it does. Okay. But it is standby. It is on. Does it have traffic map? I sure hope it does. So what I want to be able to see is voice crack. Well, it's traffic. So let's see if there's traffic. Let's just make sure it shows up. I recommend purchasing Helsinki Airport from MK Studio.
€5. So I recommend purchasing FHK Helsinki Airport from MK Studio and spawn plane there and fly around. Plus, can you use Finnair livery on the A340?
Wait, does Finnair even have the A340? Is that a bathtub?
That's nice. Donated $2. Bathtub emoji, 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 bathtub emoji. I like Android.
Yeah, well, you're weird. Okay. Philadelphia International Airport. Wow, I didn't even know airports watch the channel. Going off to war because I'm an American. You know, I can't. I'll be in Boston on Tuesday. Like in 2 days, I'm flying to Boston. So I'll be in America. So that means, for immigration purposes, I'm not talking at all about
Air
any
Portugal 001, super
events.
climb and maintain flight level 370.
I'm gonna maintain flight level 370. Portugal 01. Good luck in America. Well, you know, I like America. I like America. I like being there.
Air Portugal 001, super Roger, maintain flight level 370.
370, flight level, Air Portugal 01. Great stuff. Are you flying too low? No, we're not. We're absolutely high, and we're extremely quick once again. This thing has got loads of power. That's just insane. We're at Mach 0.8. That's pretty crazy. Right. So that's why I'm not. I've never really commented on any real-life political situations. Mainly because I'm the Swiss neutrality. I'm trying to not, have anyone be annoyed by what I say, by my useless opinion. Walmart or Five Guys in Iran. Oh my god. Iran. I mean, it's the motto of Forrest Gump. Iran. I just came up with that. That was hilarious. Okay, we're now climbing to flight level 260. I really got a Minecraft ad. Dude, Minecraft ad is crazy. I appreciate that you want to avoid politics. It has cost me many friends. Well, it's important to make statements sometimes. But on the other hand, we're just here to talk about planes. I could be criticized for having an audience, but I'm not using my voice. I can be criticized for that. Oh, you don't really do ever anything meaningful in your content, But I'm no social rights activist, I don't care about social rights. I only care about A340-300s. Just go to work. I made some memes from your stream. What was it? What did I do? Swiss, you might have lightning coming for you IRL, lol. $6 so far. That's nice.
Air Portugal 1484, descend and maintain flight level 040.
Emoji. Woman with bunny ears emoji.
To Papa Tango 751, Swiss 233 Delta.
Emoji. Woman with bunny ears
Current to flight the level 250.
Is that like a new meme though to censor job?
Woman with bunny ears emoji. $6 so far. I emoji. Mouth emoji. I emoji.
Why would you censor the word job?
Emoji, older person emoji. Older person.
It's just
emoji,
a trigger. Employment trigger.
Emoji. Older person emoji.
Yeah, so that's true. There's actually a storm coming up. Let me check Windy. Windy is like my thing. This is where I check weather every day. So yes, near Frankfurt. Wow, look at that. That is going to... No, wait. Wait, where are we? Where the... Oh, there's Frankfurt. Yeah. Okay, it might just in like a few minutes, though. Yeah, it might. But it probably won't be bad. I hope the weather stays good until tomorrow. Yeah, there is a little bit of... Job is literally a swear word. I feel like... Man, I think Gen Z, let's be real, like us, Gen Z is probably the funniest generation ever. Let's be real. Let's stay real. I feel like Gen Z is the funniest generation ever made. Okay, we're genuinely funny. I had double jaw surgery last month, and the Swiss Australian 1 marathon was insane. Oh, that's great. Work. We're not cooked, dude. We're not cooked. No, we are actually, I think we're smart. As well. You're pushing 40, bro. Dude, I've just turned 21. Stop pretending like I'm old. Is 21 old? Us? Stop! Don't worry, I'll watch the streams from the Iranian war zone. You're the goat. Oh my god. Just retire already. You're pushing it. Stop! iPhone X hairline. Georgina. Millennials can watch South Park without crying. I feel like Gen Z is the most racist ones. Like, they don't like the most homophobic. I feel like Gen Z is immensely homophobic. It's because, like, they're very chauvinistic too. I feel like, you know, that I think. Nah, I'm not gonna comment on that. Come on, Georgina, do you hear? Why is Georgina dead? Georgina just left me.
Air Portugal 001 Super. I'll start your descent in about 15 minutes. Feel free to ask if you'd like it sooner.
Start descent in 15 minutes. Portugal 001. Sorry about the frequency.
And it's a balmy 14 megabytes outside. Please take your seats and stow your luggage, or else it might float away. And remember, I'll be at the Sexpo on June 28th and 29th.
I wonder if she'll be there.
So come snap a selfie with me. Follow me on Instagram at SI_Georgina. Leave a comment after we
Air
land.
Portugal 001 Super. Plan for descent in maybe 15 minutes.
Plan for descent in 15 minutes. Redeem 001. Okay, all is fine. Georgina, how do you think 21 is old? Like, I'm 21. Is that old for a captain? Georgina's ghosted me. I just tried to call her. I'm feeling generous today. $2. Please make
$2. I'm feeling generous today. $2. Please make Jeffy stream more.
Dude, Georgina, don't leave me undelivered. Come on, is 21 old? She's probably busy giving out drinks and stuff. That happens, you know. She's probably busy. She's probably busy, guys. Let's stay delusional. If we're not being ghosted, she's probably just busy. Maybe talking to her boyfriend or something. Okay, let's enter in the job 00. Dude, it's crazy. Like, that is like very Gen Z. Like, I feel like it's so interesting how humor has changed. Like, my mom wouldn't get most of what we think is funny. Right? You know what I mean?
Hello, everyone. We've just reached our cruising altitude, and it's a lovely 37,000 jelly beans outside.
What?
We're currently flying from Lisbon, which is in the magical land of Portugal, to Gibraltar, which is, definitely not in Atlantis.
What?
We'll be starting our snack and drink service now, and I must say, the chocolate-covered unicorns and sparkling fairy juice are just divine. After the service, we'll have some fabulous articles from the United Airlines shop available for you.
Wait,
to
why
check
are we
out.
selling from the United
So
Airlines
sit
shop,
back,
though?
Relax and enjoy
That's
the
kind of
ride.
odd. Why would you
and
have...
don't forget to follow me on Instagram.
Why would you have the United Airlines shop?
Georgina. Leave a comment after we land.
Now, I do wonder
Can't
what the
wait to
top
see you
speed of the
all at
airplane is.
FS
It's pretty... I mean,
Expo
we're
on
pretty
June 28th and
slow.
29th in Providence for
To be honest, we're
selfies
pretty
galore.
slow considering running at full power at 37,000 feet. We're at Mach 0.8. Okay, that's not too slow. Especially considering we've got a little bit of headwind there. So no head. Dude, Georgina, are we 21 years old? Wait, no. Do you think 21 is old? What? I just had a stroke speaking there. Okay, we're now at 37,000 feet, and again, airspeed is
Captain,
good.
I think 21 is like totally the new 15, right? I mean, we're just getting started. But hey, let's focus on flying this fabulous A380 with 20 crew members and 16 emergency exits. We're cruising at 37,000 jelly beans, and I'm just here trying to remember if I left my phone on the ground or in the galley.
Jelly beans? First of all, jelly beans, and then...
Dear passengers, we're currently cruising at a fabulous 37,000 jelly beans above the ground, and it's a toasty 14 megabytes outside. We're flying from Lisbon, which is in the magical land of Portugal, to Gibraltar, which is, definitely not in Atlantis. After our snack service,
We always gotta say
I'll be coming around
Atlantis.
with some fabulous articles from the United Airlines shop.
Dude, we're
Stay
tap!
tuned. Oh, and don't forget to
Tap
follow me
that,
on Instagram
Georgina.
at @SI_Georgina. Leave a comment after we
Shut up.
Can't wait to see you all at the F's Expo on June 28th and 29th in Providence for selfies galore.
Is she genuinely gonna be there? Oh, what's wrong? Why do we got alert? What's the alert from? We just got a random alert for no reason. What's an alert? Interesting. Are you going to? I'm going to the FS Expo. I'm actually flying on Tuesday to Boston. I might. Okay, guys. All right. That's actually a good question. I'll be in, of course, Boston. Do you have any suggestions on what I should do? When I'm there, you know. So Boston. What?
Air France 155, montez et maintenez niveau de vol 380.
Why is someone speaking French? Stop. So, we've got Boston right there. What should I be doing? What should I be doing? The thing is, maybe because I'm driving now to Providence, right? Which is not far away from Boston at all. It's kind of like it's a really short. It's a train ride, actually. So what am I gonna do in the vicinity of Boston? Should I like try flying? Is there anything? I don't even know who lives in Boston. Maybe a tea party. Anyway, I'm trying to look for like things to do, maybe aviation wise. Is there any content that I should be doing? Do you have any ideas what I should be doing? Because I'll be there the whole week in the US, and I'm thinking of like a content idea still. Do you have anything? Get drunk in public. Well, I'm 21 now. There's nothing to do in Boston. Okay, Boris Johnson, he knows that. Okay, nothing to do in Boston. Can't have nice things in Boston, it appears. That's a shame. You goon. You got a plane spot in Boston. You'll need a permit. You can apply for it easily. Oh, interesting. A spotting permit? What? What is a spotting permit? Want to put thrust in your climb? Dude, this is like totally thrusted here. Plane spot at Boston Logan. So what does that look like? Boston Logan spotting permit? Like, what does that mean? What does that get you? Does that get you like somewhere in the perimeter? Like spotting? Maybe do a stream because it looks like they've got good ratings here. The movements are pretty good. Right, so you got that. You've got these stuffs, and this is for permit, right? This might be permit only. Or where can you spot? Spotting permit is crazy. Can you imagine having that and like being super proud of it and saying, oh my god, I got a permit? Look at all these mansions right here not far away from the airport. I guess the people that own them must be super pissed about people just being there with cameras. You're supposed to fly a glider in the US? Really? Wait, let me check. Permit. Okay. Oh my god, I don't want to see everything. Photo permit. If you plan to visit one of the airport's parking garages, a photo permit is required. There's a good chance you will be checked by Massport security or police. You'll be requested to show your permit. Apply for your permit.
Descent and maintain 8000, altimeter 2984. Do you go 361?
What in the world was that accent?
Defo 361, contact center approach on 118.61.
Anyway, simply follow the required.
118.61, do you go 361?
Interesting.
Lisbon approach, good afternoon, DFL 361 in your airspace, descending flight level 040 is inbound Roku.
Oh, this guy's like Scandinavian. Yeah, or like Dutch. Yeah, it's definitely Dutch. Bro, he sounds like Winston Churchill. Yeah, he sounds like he smokes while flying. It's true. So yeah, gooning permit. Oh my god. You could fly to DC. They have 2 aviation museums. That's true. How dare you insult my ancestors? What did I do? I didn't do anything. Stop. Brain rotted chat. Dude, this chat is just insane. Boston has a big and vibrant LGBT community. You could visit them. Thank you very much. Go to New York City. Well, the point of being in Boston is not to be in New York City then. Concord Riz? What? Doing a question for airplane people. How did a 767 fly 510? Oh, shut up. Swiss, I'm going off to college soon to be a pilot. Do you got advice for me? Well needed, thanks. Don't drink so much. But you will. Doesn't matter. I don't have any advice. Like, I hate when people ask me for advice. Like, I can give you advice on, like, a specific thing. Like, the studying. But, like, that's like, oh, can you give me life advice? Breathe. Breathe air. Let's go movies. No! No movies. London City Airport is the worst airport. No, dude, Boris Johnson, aren't you like weren't you the mayor? You were the mayor of... God. Best way to become a pilot. Flight school. I don't know. I don't know. Money. Boston is the bomb, to be honest. That's crazy you should say that. Wasn't there like a bombing like a bike race? Like a marathon thing? Can you imagine bombing a marathon? Like, do you know about SPHARE? SP hair? What is that? What's the worst way to become a pilot? Study in the North.
Contact Lisbon Tower on 118.105.
I'm unemployed. I'm trying to apply for McDonald's. So that can't be that hard.
118.105, Lufthansa 517.
So let's just fly visit Philadelphia. Our airport is Kim Jong-un approved? What? Plane spot at Constitution Beach in Boston. Yeah, I don't have a car yet. I don't have a car booked, but I should probably get one. Because looking at this, I might want to get a car anyway. So Constitution Beach, where is that? Is that like right there? Constitution Beach. Is that? Oh, that's Constitution Beach. But look, the thing is, I'll have my huge camcorder, dude, and all the people will be like thinking, oh God, he's like filming me because I'm naked. You know? Constitution, that's kind of nice. But I won't be at a beach with a huge camera. I will not be doing that. So they think the Vivo X200 Pro or iPhone 16 Pro Max camera is better. Dude, sometimes I feel like the Android versus Apple war is mostly made by Android people. Swiss, you could go to the nude beach. There's a nude beach? Nice. How did I not know that? Best thing to do in Boston is leave. Funny. Do you have a job? No. I'm unemployed. Get a high fade haircut. Your hair is too long. You think it's too long? So let's go to Men in Motion Boston. Is that Men in Motion sounds a little bit like LGBTQI thing. Go to Fenway Park. Okay. Good. I had an Android once. After a few days, it crashed. Crashed? Like a plane? Like, was it a 737 MAX plane? Bro hair not long enough at the front. Shut up. Calling a bald person with long hair is crazy. Dude, you're all going to hell. Can you imagine how much karma you're losing? Like, this is all going to be paid back by karma to you. I'm going to tell you that. Go to a fast food restaurant and ask for the entire menu. The hell? Go to Trillium Brewer. Dude, I'm 21 now. This is actually because I turned 21 like 18 days ago. I'm actually able to drink. So I'm gonna do some of that. I got a hair loss ad? No way. You just got a hair loss ad in this video? That's crazy. Because most people in America like burgers. Why not order all the burgers so they don't have any? Tell ATC to sigh out. Dude, ATC didn't even say anything. Give model planes to the homeless. Oh my God, that's crazy though.
Portugal 001. When you're ready to begin your descent, flight level 250.
Flight level 250. Portugal 001. Dude, can you imagine that though? I think that's like the funniest thing. Can you imagine giving them like home?
Oh my gosh, Captain. We have a bit of a situation in the cabin. So, like, during our snack service, one of the passengers got a little too excited about the chocolate-covered unicorns and started tossing the empty wrappers around. Now they're throwing objects, and it's getting a bit chaotic back here. I'm on it, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. Oh, hey everyone! Just a quick heads up that we have left our cruising altitude of 37,000 jelly beans and are now starting our approach to Gibraltar, which is, definitely not in Atlantis.
Stop!
Please return to your seats and buckle
She
up,
keeps saying this same
lavatories are now
unfunny
off-limits,
things.
We want to make sure everyone is safe and sound for our fabulous landing. Thanks for your cooperation. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at @SI_Georgina. Leave a comment after we land. Cannot wait to see you all at the EPS Expo on June 28th and 29th in Providence for selfies
But
galore.
dude, can you imagine going to like millennial? Yeah, she has millennial humor, dude. She's like one of the first accounts on Instagram. Like, you know, when people have had accounts on Instagram and still have posts from like 2013, I'm like, dude, grow up. But like the thing is, I genuinely mean this. I forgot what I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something important. Oh my god, I lost it. I genuinely lost what I don't know what I don't know what I wanted to say. Crash out. I'm not gonna crash out. Okay. Yeah, you lost me there. Dementia. I got banned a few things ago for spamming. What? Go to gay bar.
Air Portugal 001. Descend flight level 200.
Descend flight level 200. Air Portugal 001. Look, we're now flying at a ground speed of 505 knots. We're plenty fast now, which is great because we're fast approaching the Gibraltar airport. Dude, I'm very tired. I wonder if I'm gonna do this landing properly. You know, if I'm gonna be able to safely operate
Air
this.
Portugal 001. Descend flight level 190.
Descend flight level 190 to Portugal 001. Perfect. All right, so. Did KLM? They should call themselves KMS. All right. Dude, why can't I get Navigraph?
Air Portugal 001. Contact Lisbon on 132.705.
132.105. Portugal 001. Bye bye. 705. Well, it doesn't matter. We got it right here. Lisbon Center, good day. Lisbon Center, good day. Portugal 001 at flight level 320, descending to flight level 190.
Aviation donated.
Air Portugal 001. Lisbon identified. Good afternoon.
Started my SPA. Do you have any tips? You remember me?
Nice. Yeah, I remember you, YK Aviation. You're the guy who recommended Samos Airport. We're from Stuttgart, I think.
I've got 001. Descend flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100. Portugal 001. For some reason, like, these are all Indians. So yeah, I do remember you. Congratulations. Do you have any tips? I don't have any tip. I do have one tip. Also, there's an all Boston Logan. You can visit the gates this September 11 planes took off from. Oh, interesting. Racist. I'm not racist, dude. Sorry, not Stuttgart. I know Aachen. I remember you being a mod in the server. I remember you. I remember your voice. Kind of gay to do that, but I do. I can smell the air traffic controllers through the screen, dude. That is, for example, racist. Like, making fun of accents, I think, is just fun. Like, you know, we do it about Germans, we do it about American, we do it about the British. You know, we can do it about the Indians, we can do it about the Français, we can do it about, yeah, we can do it about everyone. You know. Can you do a vlog on Air India and give your honest opinion? No. Alright. Look at this. We're now flying down. I think we are descending a little bit too slowly, actually. It's funny. We might want to descend a little bit faster, which will send us even into a faster flight. We can already see the coast of Africa land right there. Look at that. That's Africa. I'm not kidding. It's Africa. Well, it's just a few pixels. It's not real. But where the hell is Navigraph? Our charts right here. Don't know. Genuinely no idea. Stop showing up.
Miro Waltersburg donated 2 Swiss francs. Do you still flying there? If yes, when another video?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll be actually flying in the US. I hope. That's my hope. So I might be flying. Have you ever considered a hair transplant? Yeah, actually I have. I've booked it. Next February, I'm going to Turkey to get a hair transplant. I'm not kidding. Because I've been bullied, you know. I don't like that. If I donate $100, will you crash out live on stream? Sure. I always do that. That's like nothing new, to be honest. Unk. Getting more hair. Yeah, we are so proud of you. How much are you paying for Navigraph? I think it's $10 a month. Twist, don't go to India and don't get scammed. That's crazy. Hello, Jay Martins. Oh my god. Do a flight sleep stream. I feel like that would be funny if I had like a mattress and I'd like lay down to like sleep and you guys could keep me awake by donating. You know? Would that be funny? It would smell like lavender? In what case? When's the next cooking stream? I should make another cooking stream with like schnitzel. It's probably a good idea. Your first video was 7 years ago. You have grown a lot. That's true. I've not grown a lot of hair. Ha! Yeah. So I said I did a 15-hour flight from Sydney to Dallas and we're now on VAT. That's crazy. What monetized sleep deprivation tortures? It's kind of funny though. It's kind of like in your like a Thailand prison where they like put like make a huge noise every half hour so you can't sleep. That's funny. My Indian friend went outside when it was hot and said, reminds me of India. My other friend said,
Honda Jet Charlie Sierra 6 83 Bravo, Lisbon, descend and maintain flight level 130.
Descend and maintain flight level 130, Honda Jet 63 Bravo.
fly the longest flight? No.
Listen, sender, Honda Jet 63 Bravo, request to maintain flight level 250.
Honda Jet 683 Bravo, climb flight level 250.
Dude, I'm so tired. I'm about to fall asleep. I can't wait for this landing, dude. It's gonna be an interesting landing, too. Flying into Gibraltar. We're gonna maybe plan for a bit of a runway right there. So, yes, again, welcome aboard to the slow A340. And I haven't even showed it in, like, outside view, to be honest, either. Anyway, it's quite a long distance, by the way. 361 nautical miles that we've just flown. Absolutely commendable, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so I'm going to check the flight plan for now. We've got runway 09 to be expected, so let's prepare for that. See if we've got some approach right here. If the weather is good, we can fly with our eyes. So, approach runway 09er, and we actually do have a... Do we have an arrival? Could be interesting. No, we've only got Barpa. We got nothing there. Okay, interesting. Biro, Bamba. Nope, we don't. Okay. All is fine though. Look at us flying. We're descending right now. Still, this is absolutely amazing. We might want to show the airplane from the outside view a little bit more. It is very interesting looking. Look, and we're now going to hit the coast of Africa. Nice. So why do you look like a football commentator? I don't feel like that's a compliment though, because like football commentators are very famous for not being like seen. They're not on the camera. The descent angle is steep. Oh, it is very steep. That's true. It's very steep. Didn't realize. Oh my god, we nearly collided with another jet. Holy moly, that was close. Did you guys just see that? Oh my god. He just passed by. What? Holy moly! Did you guys... Because I heard a plane. I was like, what? Dude, he just passed right by us. Oh my. That's crazy. Alright. Here's let me for A340. Yes, it is. 5-finger forehead. What does 5-finger forehead mean? Like this? Oh yeah, that's 5 fingers. It's supposed to be only like... No, that's 4 fingers. It's supposed to be only like 3.
Air Portugal 001, contact Gibraltar radar on 122.8.
122.8. Portugal 001. So let's go to Mike's Pastries in Boston. They got some cannolis to take home. They are yummy and delicious. Cannolis are great. Okay, perfect. All right. I'll have a look at that. Thanks for the opportunity. Or thanks for the tip, I mean, sorry. Gibraltar radar, good day. Air Portugal 001, 14, flight level 140. Climate, descending to flight level 100. Jesus Christ, that was crazy.
Air Portugal 001. Super Gibraltar radar identified. Good afternoon. Expect the visual runway 27 approach into Gibraltar.
Okay, good afternoon. Expect runway 27 approach into Gibraltar. Visual Portugal 001. She finally has a proper accent, which is an Indian. I don't know why that was anyway. Okay, we've got that. We've got TNR. We've got Bumpa. That is Barpa. I mean, that is okay. Let's go and quickly... Wait. End of flight plan. There we go.
Waltersburg donated 2 Swiss francs. Are you wearing a Yachtmaster 2 or am I tripping?
Yeah. Charlie. I feel like Charlie Sheen. Okay, let's add a direct to that. But without the 8s. Okay. That was very odd. Okay. Do more car vlogs. Do you think so? Right now I've got a mini car because someone crashed into my car, and I have like a loaner car, which is a mini John Cooper Works. Would you guys be interested in me raging about that car because I hate the mini John Cooper Works? Look at that. Lift your hair, bro. Shut up. Oh, I just paused the flight sim. I didn't mean to do that. Would you guys be interested in me doing the Chevy 1 Series? Yeah. Did you damage your Ford at St. Martin? No, it didn't. Oh my god, look at our speed, by the way. We're extremely fast. That's just crazy. It's insane how fast we are. And like, this thing doesn't even care. Like, this is like the crazy thing. Like, this thing does not mind it. So let's slow down now. Look at how quickly it slows down, too.
Captain, cabin is ready.
She sounds very stressed. Do you have anything else that we need to do? Oh. Send 4,000 feet, turn left heading 070 for the visual runway 27 Victors. Portugal 01. I think we talked before the ATC actually talked. That's very interesting. Okay, 070. Right there.
Air Portugal 001. Turn right heading 095 vectors for the visual runway 27 approach.
Turn right heading 095, Portugal 001. And descend, of course, 4,000. Yes, this is great. So this St. Intelligence AI, where we are given instructions on where to fly, which altitude. We can already see Gibraltar Airport over there, so we're going to be led in. Porta visual. Yeah, we finally got normal. We finally got normal voices that are not completely making no sense. Look at the cabin. Can we go in there? Why can't we? This thing doesn't have a lab for some reason. The thing that this is supposed to be round, by the way, but it's like an octagon. The fuck? Anyway, look at this. We've got beautiful Gibraltar over there. Just ordered a C63 AMG. Oh, that's cool. Isn't it hybrid though now? I feel like the Mercedes AMG cars were really cool when they were really big V8s and they were crazy. Okay, is St. Vincent's worth it? I mean, I've been using it for years.
001. Turn left, heading 070.
Turn left, heading 070. Portugal 001. No Phillips Lou review. And this thing doesn't really work. Wait, in which country is Gibraltar? It is actually in Britain. You can see Africa, which is right there. You can see Africa from Great Britain. Who would have thought? Alright. So, let's do it, my friends of flying. We're doing immensely well. We're going to be landing in Gibraltar in a jiff. Right there is the actual peninsula of Gibraltar. We're going to do a beautiful landing. Do you think we can do that? Which would you rather fly, 767 or the A340? Definitely A340. More space. That's always better, you know? Like the bigger airplane. That's what I always notice about flying the A380. Like I noticed that on like global airlines especially. Like a big plane like that gives you more comfort after all. Well, I like a bigger plane. I'd sooner have a plane bigger than smaller. The 787 is quite small. As well as the 767, for example, for flying across the ocean, you know. Right, so something I need to do is what I've been looking for. For some reason, the replay mode here. For some reason, like whenever I close the flight simulator, it like deactivates the replay tool. Kind of weird. Hello, Anonymous. What in the world?
Anonymous donated $2.
Okay. Appreciate it. Alright, look at that. We've got Gibraltar right there. We're coming in for a landing soon. We'll probably do a left turn and then come in for the airport. Okay. So what's the worst plane you've flown on? Mine was the AE-145. I can't really say. I haven't really been on a bad plane. Maybe the CRJ-200 is a plane that I would like to avoid if possible. And I can because I don't really live in the US, you know. So, yeah. This week, no Phillips stream sniped. Huh? What do you mean? How would you do that? Swiss, how many thumbs do you have? I have 2. I have 2. Why? The Canad Air hate. Yeah, true. Alright, so. I'm tired. Can we please land now?
Air Portugal 001, super, 10 miles from the approach turn. Turn left, heading 315. Descend altitude 3000 until established. Clear for the visual runway 27 approach.
Which heading is it? 315, good. Turn on heading 315, descend 3000 feet until established, cleared visual runway 27 approach, Portugal 01. Great. So let's do it. Get her down.
Air Portugal 001, super, clear for the visual runway 27 approach into Gibraltar.
Clear for visual runway 27 approach into Gibraltar, Portugal 01. Great, look at that. We're nicely flying now. It is a visual approach. We're going to hand fly the bird, which is not really working great because I can't see anything. Great. So where's the runway? I think we should be established, to be honest. We should be established.
Speedbird 490, contact Gibraltar Tower on 131.2.
Okay. Autopilot disconnected.
Gibraltar Tower on 131.2, Speedbird 490.
Good checked. Flaps down. Final approach. Landing lights on. All the lights on, please, so they can see us. We're doing good. Flaps are set down. I can see Gibraltar Airport from here. We might not have descended so quickly. So. Butter landing incoming. I hope so, man. I mean, we've got sort of this butter landing gear. You know, so we're going to turn on the replay mode. We don't need this anymore. Start recording. Tap Portugal's landing. Tap that. We might want to... Dude, this thing flies like a toy plane. Like, the physics are not well simulated. Everyone in Gibraltar is watching. Probably. Not really an airport that could usually fly that plane. Oh, yeah, maybe. Theoretically, yeah, of course. Okay, look at that. We've got a little bit of a longer way.
Air Portugal 001, contact Gibraltar Tower on 131.2.
131.2, Portugal 001, bye-bye. Spot on target day, Portugal 001, final approach runway 27 visual. Full stop landing. Let's do it. Oh, come on. About a target day in Portugal 001, final approach runway 27, full stop, Airbus A330. Okay, all is fine. Gear is down. Spoilers are armed. Auto brake max is probably a good idea here. We've got a belt right there. I can see runway 27. Gibraltar Tower, Air Portugal 001, final approach runway 27. It's a very unstable approach. I can... This plane, like, obviously it trims itself. It does.
Air Portugal 001, super, winds 100 at 11, runway 27, cleared to land.
Clear to land runway 27, Portugal 001. Let's do it. Yeah, this is a crap add-on, to be honest. It's not very good. Go around to unstable, stop. Not unstable at all. I'm just kind of like geeking around here with flight controls. That they are very funky, to be honest. Alright, are you guys ready? Dude, we're not even close to minimums. We're at 1,500 feet. Just kind of like trying to establish here. We've got runway right there. It's going to be a beautiful landing, okay? We've got very big tailwind. Are we on? Yeah, we are. Okay, we're landing with a tailwind for some reason. That's not good, but okay. Let's do it anyway. Come on. In fact, now we're too high. Don't destroy the landing gear like yesterday. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying my best, okay? You guys ready?
1,000.
Oh my god, don't stall out. Holy shit. This thing sounds ass. And it flies ass. It has like it flies weird. I feel like it flies like you don't really have control of it. Let's do a landing. I mean, look. It's weird. I'm not even over oscillating that much.
500.
Okay, I'm ready.
400.
This thing, like, especially like the pitch is weird. The pitch is weirdly responsive. Like, it's very responsive, and it makes no sense. You know?
200.
Look at the responsiveness of it.
100.
What?
50. 40. 30. 10. Retard.
Shitty landing, dude. I can't believe it. Alright, auto brakes are set to max, so they should work. Look! Look! That is not realistic! What the hell are those physics? You know, let's be real. Okay, and this plane called me a retard. I don't appreciate that either. Let's take a look at the landing here.
V1 200.
Was it bad? Let's take a look. Come on, let's have an honest opinion. Yeah, great physics there, Microsoft.
Air Portugal 001, welcome to Gibraltar. Taxi to 3 via Alpha, stay with me.
Taxi to 3 via Alpha, Portugal 01.
One second while I grab the paperwork.
Look at that. So, yeah.
Good Gatwick after departure, fly radar vectors to Pimos, MS filed. Departure runway 9.
This guy over
Initial climb to
there.
4,000 feet. Departure
The Ryanair. Oh, it's a Ryanair airplane. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, that was a poor landing, to be honest. Guys, thank you so much for watching the stream. I gotta go to sleep, dude. Look at me. I'm a wreck. I'm glad I did this, though. It was a very fun flight. Like, flying this plane was great. But I'm gonna go to bed now. I really need sleep. But this was great. Thanks, guys, for being here. I love you all. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, guys. Thank you. That was a very bad landing, I'll be real. So, thank you, guys. Bye-bye.